Hey guys, this is Snack Attack 8, and here's a fun thing you can do. We shoot a missile at this purple door. It'll bounce off and go back, and it'll hit that door and bounce off and go back and hit that door and bounce off and go back and hit that door and bounce off and then disappear. And I just thought that was a fun thing to show. I don't know if there's any other room in this game like this, where there's two doors directly across from each other with nothing obstructing the way. But I just thought that was fun and wanted to show it. And if you look at my missiles, if you look at the end of last video and the beginning of this one, you can see that I have quite a few less missiles. That's just because I was playing around with those doors. Because, you know, that's just kind of the person I am. I am easily amused by small things. And if you want a proper introduction, this is Metroid Prime Let's Play Part 11. By yours truly, Snack Attack 8. And now, a brief plot summary by yours truly. Or something like that. I hope you guys all liked that in Tales of Symphonia. But yeah. Out here, we got some more pirates. Uh-oh. More pirates. I said in the last episode that this is one of the more action-packed parts of the game. And then all I did in the last episode was read. So, we're gonna see if maybe we can get some more action in this episode. We got these guys, these buttheads. Why am I calling everyone buttheads? It's the Butthead Twins Part 3. Because, you know, there's two of these guys, too. These are arrow pirates, I think. Or flying pirates, maybe. But, yeah, basically they're pirates that can fly. And they'll take one more missile to take down. And the most notable feature, I think, of them is when you do kill them, they'll do that sort of like little kamikaze dive. And it's something to watch out for. I think it does maybe about 10 hits of damage, which isn't like a super serious thing, but it can be annoying, so just be wary that they will do that. I think we got these guys pretty much taken care of. Are you the last one? Pretty sure you are. You can tell when pirates are completely defeated. Well, in this case, you can tell by that lock disintegrating, but you can normally tell by when the pirates attack, they have their own specific theme, which is, you know, like the da-da-da-da-da-da, and it's an awesome piece of music that I really would recommend everyone listen to. But that is the pirate theme, and when they're finished attacking, or when you've destroyed them all, that will go away. Alright, let's see if we can get some more energy here. These big blocks, I don't think you can destroy with anything, not even like a super missile. We can pick at the tiny ones. Try to get our health back. Anything? Yes? No? Yes. Okay. Alright, and yeah, we want to be going to this one. I always get turned around in this room, just because there's two purple doors right across from each other. And I always, like, when I'm meaning to go in one and I'm fighting the pirates, I'll always go in the opposite one. And more elevators. Elevation. Sublimination. Exclamation. Perspiration. That's my poem. It's called Elevators. Did you like it? I liked it. Reminds me of no, never mind. I won't say it. Okay, it reminds me of Vacation, Alienation, Japanimation, Manga, Conga, Naked Lunch, Hawaiian Punch, Fruit Juice. That part from Fooly Cooly, which I quote every day of my life. I quote it every day, really, I do. Just to every person, like, I can't go a day without quoting it. It's like saying it's all good in the hood in Kirby 64, you know? I just can't stop doing it. And I should probably not be talking through this stare down of the century here between Samus and this iconic enemy. Which is, if we'll scan it, we'll give this one the honor of being scanned. It is a Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. And I'm not going to read as much as I have to, lay a bomb, something like that. And he breaks out of his cage immediately and attacks. Now, Metroids work a little differently in Metroid Prime, and this is to the grief of some longtime fans of the series. In the first game, and in Metroid, in Super Metroid, the only way to kill a Metroid is to freeze it and then destroy it. But in this game, you can kill them, I think, with every weapon, which definitely will cause some people to complain that it wasn't really sticking true to the Metroid canon. And I think it would have been nicer to have the Metroids a little bit bigger, because they are really big in the 2D games. and maybe be a little bit stronger. This was sort of a commonplace Metroid. There are different types of Metroid in this game, which I like, but I wish they were a little bit harder to kill, because they're kind of just like a couple shots and they're down. And we're gonna read this. Pirate's data. And okay, get ready to read. Gotta get... okay. Prepare my mouth. I was like stretching my jaw there. Alright, the reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, alright, so this one's going to be about Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebus, Command ordered a number of metagenic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capabilities. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job you will certainly relish. I like that. I like how they end that. Because Meta Ridley takes great joy in killing people, apparently. And now we sort of got a name for our big baddie, which we knew was Ridley. We knew we were chasing him. But apparently he's called Meta Ridley now. And is there another lore here? Oh, yes, there is. Fun times, yeah. Okay, deep breaths, deep breaths. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Spacepirate DNA. DNA. The code name for this venture will be the Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. That one went quicker. Also, I read that pretty fast. Now there is, I think there might actually be 2 power-ups in this room, or I'm confusing it with another room and there's just one. But there are. There's a missile, I think, and an energy tank both in here. So we're going to get rid of the pirates first. And there's got to be one more. Hello? I hear the music still. You're not fooling anybody. There you are, buddy. Hopping around back there. I would suggest going in close range to fight space pirates because they actually, from far away, can be really agile and will evade your missiles. So, in dealing with them, I think that's the best way. We're going to go back up here to get those power-ups I was talking about. Is there any lore here? No, there's not. I'm sure there's some down there on the bottom floor. Bottom floor lore. You know how it is. Alright, so if you can see across here, there's actually a missile over there. And we got to do a little marble madness here. Roll our way to the end. Ah! Of course I would fall. Because that's the theme of this LP. Alright, fine, then we'll get this first. The energy tank behind glass here. Which you can break with a missile, no biggie. It's a pretty easy energy tank to get. Come back down. All elevators obey my command. I'm Samus Aran, master of elevation and Japanimation. We're not going to quote that again, because I already met my daily requirement, like I told you. Alright, let's take this a little bit slower. Oh, no, too fast. This is really the curve, or the turn, that is annoying. Oh, no, 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 no! Dang it. Okay. One more attempt. And then if I still don't get it, we're going to do another attempt, because... because I'm not going to leave it behind. You actually will be coming back to this room on your way out of this area. It's inevitable that you'll come this way again, but it's going to be a little bit tougher to do this actually then. So I would recommend doing it now. And plus, I'll probably forget if I leave this till later. Right, we're going to move really, really slow. No, that's too fast. Don't just say something and then not do it, Snack. You do that all the time. Alright, missile. That will boost us up to 70. 70. Alright. Lore? Yes. You know what I think I'm going to do just to give my mouth a break? I'm just going to show this. And not talk. But if you want to read it, you can pause for every little screen. Because I'm going at the rate I think that would give you time to pause. Alright. There's another one here. Okay. Yeah, I am going to be sticking with what I've been doing currently, which is reading the lores out loud instead of just showing them, but today is a special case just because there's so many. Alright, let's blow this up. Can we do it with a charge shot? Yes. And go through another one of these weird vertical doors. And this is another new enemy, I think. I don't know if you've seen this thing before. This is an ice beetle, which is just like the other beetle, but it's cold. It's chilly. It needs a sweater. No, and it needs to die. That's what it needs to do. Alright. And I think we're coming up on... Yeah, we're on the big room now. Research core. And it's 11 minutes is not what I want to be at. Alright. Pirate time. Alright, so in this room, we have these red things here, which is actually not lore. It's switches that we'll need to scan to open this tank and get our next item. And how did you guys get in here? Like, what? I feel like this is the worst place to put these flying pirates. Alright. Is that really all? I guess it is. But yeah, as you want to scan these things on the way down, because it'll open the thing that's lying for us at the bottom. And it's not just like, get to the bottom, go all the way back up. To save time, we're going to do it this way. Where's the second one? Is it over there? No, it's not. Is it down a floor lower? Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay. I hear you, turret. I hear you. I hear you, turret. I feel you, man. Dog. Man, dog. Neither of those things you are because you're a turret. No! No! There we go. Right, another one. There we go. And I think there's a turret below us, too. Let's grab that. Alright, and then the final thing we have to scan should be right here, yeah. Alright. And that gets rid of the little glowy lines, glowy circle things. We can grab our new power-up. But first, we're going to get some health. I'm going to make you guys wait to see this. No. Let's grab it. Looks like a visor, which is cool, because we haven't seen anything like that yet. Is it those windshield wipers for our visor that I was asking for in the beginning of last episode? No, it's the thermal visor. Thermal visor acquired. What you want to do is press down to activate it, and yeah. And just like that, the door loses power. And also just like that, the room gets dark. And give me just a second, because I will be right back. I've just got to do something really quick. Ah! Alright, I am back, and let's jump back into this battle. We got the Shadow Pirates here again, and we're going to use our thermal visor. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to actually explain it a little bit more once we get rid of the present danger. Alright. No, I didn't hit you. Alright, well, we'll just missile you into oblivion. Yes. Is that all? Okay. Now, as you can see, the thermal visor drastically changes our viewpoint. What this does is it's sort of like heat-seeking, or sort of like heat-detecting headgear in a way, because it lets you see what's hot and what's not, which is good in a dark area like this. And the thermal visor has more uses. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's definitely a very nifty sort of item, and it really there's one more visor in this game. And I think this is really one of the best moments of Metroid Prime, these items like this that change your viewpoint. Because unless you count like the X-ray scope from from Super Metroid, there was really nothing like this in the series. And it definitely sort of opens things up to be seen in another way that you normally wouldn't. And I really like that about it. Let's destroy these Metroids that are easy to kill. And head up to the top. And I like the sound it makes to it. It will constantly be making this sound. When I was a kid, I used to call this visor the yum yum weep weep wah visor, because that's what I think it sounds like. What the little noise it makes when you have it on. It sounds like it's like yum yum wah wah wah. And it's so stupid. but I think it's funny. And I thought it was funny then, and I still think that, because my humor really hasn't changed. See, listen. Yum yum wheat wheat wah. Okay. This thing here, if we turn this visor off for a second, you can see the door has no power, we can't open it. But this thing here is actually like a power conduit, and if we shoot that with the wave beam, because that's electric, and we can only see those with a heat visor, if we shoot that, then it'll give power to the door. And the game uses this a lot, which I think is pretty cool. This enemy here is called a sentry drone, I think, and they're pretty annoying actually. But yeah, that's how you get rid of them. Wave beam does the trick on pretty much all mechanical enemies. Alright, let's go through here. So get used to this viewpoint, because we're going to be seeing a lot of it. Okay. First nocturnal battle in one of these big rooms. And as you can see, this is back. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. Okay. This room is called Research Lab Aether, which is actually the name of the planet that you will go to and do everything on in Metroid Prime 2, which I think is really cool, because it's sort of like either they had planned to make a Metroid Prime 2 from this game, or they at least decided to reference their own game when making the sequel, or the first game. And either way, I just think that's pretty cool. La la la. But yeah, basically, it might seem like it'd be a little difficult to get used to the way this visor shows things, because it's definitely a different viewpoint than we've seen before. But once you've used it for a little while, it's really not too hard to tell what's going on. Especially because the pirates and everything light up. They also have a heat signature. And it just really gives a cool, like, pseudo-realistic almost feel to the game. I really dig it. So yeah, we're just going to be getting out of here with our visor, nothing really new. The lights are off, it's just kind of get out of here, but in Scary Land. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? I'm actually all alone this weekend. Like, my roommate is not here, he's out of the room, and my girlfriend is also out of town, because they went out of town for Easter, which is what weekend this is. And so, yeah, I've been all alone, and I've been bored, because first of all, because I'm alone, but it's also good, I think, so I can get a lot of recording done. But yeah. So I was just at the dining hall alone. I probably looked like a weirdo, but you know what? I think eating alone, it can be fun sometimes. I kind of like it. Yum yum. Wait, wait, I just can't get it out of my head. Okay. Up here, obviously the lights aren't going to be outside. So we can take this off briefly and boost through here, because obviously we don't want to be fighting these guys again, because it takes forever. And this video's already getting kind of long. Alright. And let's... Ooh, that's dark. And I think this is back in the planetarium room, right? Yeah. So we're actually going to just jump right over here, and we're going to save here, and this is actually where I'm going to end the video. In the next episode, we will do more exploring in this sort of facility area. There's still a room, a pretty big one, right here that we haven't seen yet. And we can actually go there now. And that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. So until then, guys, I've been Snack Attack 8, and I will see you next time. Later!